Alright, I did my reset. You could use an alt to do that. Those of you should already know how to do that, obviously. I always kill this guy first, nothing special about it. Sometimes he drops green, it's just like any other mob in here. Sorry about the kid screaming in the background. She does that. This is Dire Maul East. I'm just doing solely Lasher runs. Kill these little guys here. I have a little route I'm going to show you. Also, there's 2 locations for the books on the ground that you can try to loot and see if you can get something worth value. I've gotten 1 4-0s already from it, and it sold for 750 gold, so definitely worth the effort of farming here. A lot of these mobs are 53, 54 plus, I believe, and that means they have a chance to drop any of the BOE Blues and World BOE Epics that are within that level range. So. This is my 3rd run today, and these runs can take about 10 minutes, maybe less. Depending on how fast you go and how much you pay attention. Sometimes I'm watching shows and stuff, so I slow down a little bit in between, which isn't necessarily bad. It keeps me from hitting the walkout every time I do 5 in a row. You see, my last 2 runs, I got really lucky back-to-back, got these 2. So I'm assuming that'll bring in some gold today. I generally keep the level 50 plus greens for disenchanting, and I just vendor anything below 50 for just quick gold, because I don't feel like dealing with the lower mats. What you're looking for really is, while you're here, you're going to get these Lasher roots and thorny vines. They're basically vendor trash, but they vendor pretty well. I mean, these 2 right here will be like 6, 7 gold a stack, maybe more, which is nice. And then of course, things like this will just vendor, these vendor for about 40 silver a stack, and 20 silver a stack here. So it's a couple of gold itself right there, and then you get some higher end herbs here, or at least herbs that people are always looking for. Ghost mushrooms, Grom's blood, some dream foil. It's a bonus if you have herbalism, because I often see Grom's blood and dream foil all over this place in here. Quite a few notes. So. Unfortunately, you have to deal with resist. Don't let your Monogillo like I just did, and then you have that happen. Kind of small annoyance that happens sometimes.
That would be stealing.
If you're unfamiliar with doing this farm, there's a certain path that these Trents take every time. I've also noticed that when they de-render, they take a lot longer time to turn around and come back. But if you have them in render distance, they will move at a much faster pace. Really interesting. Yeah, after a couple runs, you'll begin to notice the safe spots you can stand without aggroing these guys. There's also 2 reset spots if you want to use. I don't know if that is like considered a exploit or anything as far as using the environment around you to reset mobs. I've seen other videos of people doing it. So I'd assume not. Basically, if you aggro these by accident, they're going to chunk you down. Unless you got really good gear. So, what you can do is run to these pillars that are laying on the ground and jump on them. And they will sit there and look at you for a minute and reset. Instead of you dying and having to make that run. So our first location that I check is I come down the line here from the beginning. And I take out these mobs. And right here, generally, a book spawns here. Kind of close to this Lasher. You'll edge close to him. And you'll get just in range to be able to loot it. This is where I got my first Foros. What I generally do is cut across here. Nope, see, there's the aggro. I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys this. Probably could kill these, I just haven't really tried. I'll reset here in a second. Okay, so we'll try that again. So this is turning out to be a terrible demo video, because I never do this. Apparently I gotta hide from these guys. So by this pod is generally where I find the second book spawn. It's not here right now. I think I'm gonna grab both of these groups here. I'll wait for the pad to pack back.
I can't loot that.
And then our last pull is back here. I actually managed to grab extra lashers.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
Alright, so yeah, today was a lucky day. 2 BOE up expected back. And that's about it.